Hi, y'all. It's Ellis. I'm really glad to be with you again today. It's a beautiful rainy day in Austin. I'm really enjoying this as a time to practice. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to get settled in. One of the things that you can do as you're settling is to set your space. So if you need to close the doors, to keep any cats or children out, you can do that. And please be sure you've turned off any notifications on your phone. If you're streaming this on your computer, be sure your Slack notifications, email, all of that is closed. And then there's a playlist down in the description that you're welcome to listen to. It's on Spotify, and you can start that whenever you want. It's just a real chill, relaxing playlist. So start that whenever you want. It can kind of be in the background, or if you'd like to hear the sound of the rain here in Austin, that is another offering for you. The last thing I'd like to invite you to do is to get your situation set up well. So I've got one of my dining room chairs, and I've got a little cushion on mine. You might take a little cushion or a folded up blanket or a little pillow. The other thing I've got are my yoga blocks here because I'm short, and having the blocks underneath my feet allows my feet to feel a bit more grounded. And so that's just really nice to feel my feet flat on the ground. Because without them, if I'm sitting back in my chair, my heels are lifted, and it doesn't feel very stable. So if you don't have blocks, you can also take some pillows underneath your feet. That can feel nice because it's nice and cushy. If you could stack up a couple of books, if you've got shoe boxes, things like that. So take a couple of minutes to set up your space. And then we're going to get started. So as you're settling in, just a roadmap of where we're going. We've got, I don't know, it'll be 30 to 45 minutes today. We'll do some pranayama, some calming breath work to start. We'll move the body, kind of loosening up, especially the shoulders, the neck, the upper back, the parts of the body that feel tired when we're sitting all day, which maybe we're doing more sitting than usual. I certainly am. Especially with it raining. My daily walks are a little bit curtailed with the thunderstorms these past few days. So we'll be working through that, and we'll do just a little seated meditation at the end. Okay? All right, so let's set the seat. If you need to support your feet so that they're flat on the ground, do that now, and take your feet any width, any distance apart that feels like you don't have to strain to hold it there. So if bringing your feet to touch feels like you got to squeeze your thighs together, I'm not about that, all right? We want a stable, sustainable seat. So find that. You can sit a little bit back in the chair so the back of your hip is touching the chair, but your mid-back and upper back are a little bit away from the back of your seat. Bring your palms face down in your lap. Take a breath in. Hold the breath at the top. And as you breathe out the mouth, close your eyes. Keeping the eyes closed, or the gaze can just be soft on the earth in front of you. 2 more clearing breaths like that. Big inhale. Pause and hold at the top just a beat. Open mouth, exhale. Do that one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Seal the lips. And without changing your breath, just pay attention to it. Is it slow? Is it quick? Is it rough or smooth, warm? Do you feel your breath more in your belly or your chest? Do you feel that your shoulders lift up when you breathe in? Do you feel that your belly relaxes when you breathe out? We're not here to micromanage. It's a subtle distinction between micromanaging and mindful movement. And so I would offer that that distinction is that mindful movement comes from feeling embodied, from feeling one and the same with our bodies, and therefore paying attention and allowing that to be an anchor for our awareness. That would be a mindful movement. A micromanaging intention might be one rooted in criticism or judgment or looking like a certain ideal of someone else. Or, this has to be perfect. And we're not here to be perfect. We're just here to the intention of our practice is to slow down enough that we can notice the subtleties in our bodies. And doing it in a chair is a really great way to do that because you don't have to worry so much about balancing things like that can get almost stressful. And instead we get to just have a purely somatic experience. Keep your eyes closed and hands on the lap. Feel the texture and warmth of your palms on your thighs. We're going to begin a calming pranayama. A calming breath is called box breathing or 4-part breath. So I'll count us through the first few times and then you'll do it on your own. So let's start with one more clearing breath. So great big inhale. Open mouth, audible exhale. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Through the nose. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Continue on your own. Twice more. One more time. When you complete this last breath, keeping the eyes closed, allow the breath to return to its natural pace, in and out through your nose. Easy and smooth around the edges. Notice if the breath has shifted or changed from the beginning of our practice. Let the arms release from your lap and let them just hang along your sides. You can shake out the hands and the wrists. And then let your right ear fall to your right shoulder. And just pause here. And I want you to play around with the direction that your nose and chin point. Pause anywhere that is interesting. And notice if when you find sensation, you tense elsewhere in the body, and see if instead you can release just a little bit. Two more breaths. Let the belly be totally soft. Let your chin roll down into your throat. Shake the head no, just leave it side to side. And then a little nod, yes. And release the crown of the head to the ground. Release so that the head feels very heavy. You might even feel a stretch between the shoulder blades, the mid-back. Two more breaths. As you feel ready, take the left ear, other ear to the shoulder. Again, relaxing through the hands and the belly and the eyebrows. Steady and natural in your breath. Find a configuration of the head in relation to the neck that draws some interesting sensation today. Now I'm breathing in, and now I'm breathing out. All right. Let the chin fall into the throat, and then lift the chin. Find the head in a neutral space above the rest of the spine. So you might notice, especially when you're sitting at a computer, that you sit with the chin forward. So let's just try to, it's just like a 5% tuck of the chin. So that there's some length along the back of the neck. And it's not to say that one posture is better than another, but we're here to move mindfully in the body. So find an alignment, a clear channel from the root all the way to the crown of the head. We are going to move next into eye yoga. And it's something we never really do, but it is mindful movement with the eyes. And so you might not be able to see my eyes that clearly, but it's going to be sort of like going to the eye doctor. There's lots of muscles behind the eyes, and so we're going to exercise and stretch those. So again, finding a tall seat, a little bit supported. And if another variation with the hands would feel better to you, you can fold them in your lap or rest them at the thighs. Take your gaze straight out to the horizon. And then I want you to sort of unfocus the eyes. So rather than shooting laser beams at what is straight in front of you, soften the gaze so that you're sort of seeing and not seeing. On your next inhale, take that gaze up to the ceiling. And on your next exhale, take it down to the ground. And so we're going to do that a few more times. Inhale, slowly take the gaze all the way up. Exhale, take it down. I want you to see how smooth and slow you can make this. Use the entire inhale to close the gaze up. And the entire exhale to take it down. 3 more times. Try not to let the gaze linger on any particular thing, but maintain that sort of unfocused attention. 1 more time. Up, slow. Out, lower. Back to the horizon, and then we'll do this side to side. So you'll pick a side and you'll go there on your inhale, taking it all the way to the corner of the eye. And then take it to the other side on your exhale. Again, see if you can smoothly track. And if it would help you to smoothly track side to side rather than just quickly darting, you can do what I've got here. I've got a hand in front of the face. And I just watch my fingers go side to side. So again, it's just like being at the optometrist. We're slowly moving the muscles of our eyes through their full range of motion. Twice more, side to side. See if you can keep the head still and just move the eyes. All right, come back through center. I want you to take your hand in front of you, thumb up, and then take the thumb up to 12 o'clock. Keep the head where it is, but the gaze is at your thumbnail. And then you're going to trace the clock. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, down at center, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Twice more. Keep the head neutral. Use the gaze. Follow the thumb. One more time. All right, release that hand down. Take the other hand up to 12 o'clock, and then you're going to go the other way around the clock. So if you went clockwise the first time, you're going to go counterclockwise this time, and vice versa. See if you can make this a smooth circle. 2 more times all the way through. Good. Thumb to 12 o'clock, release the hands down, shake out the hands. All right. Bring your palms together in front of your heart, rub your hands together. Create some heat in the palms. Take one more inhale, and as you exhale, cup the palms over your eyes. Eyes are closed, palms are cupped. You can feel the heat radiating from your hands. Notice the texture of the skin of your palms, perhaps the softness of the skin of your cheeks, the hair of your eyebrows. Release your hands. All right. Let's take a cross of your wrists over the chest, and you've got just really loose fists here. So wrists are crossed, forearms are crossed, wrists are loose fists in the wrist. And then we're going to move through just the upper back, and we're going to keep the forearms glued to the chest. So you'll roll forward and then up and around. Keep the head in line with the rest of the spine as you move through these circles. You might have to scoot a little forward into your chair if you're finding that you're rolling into the back of your chair. Take 3 more circles in this direction. I want you to coordinate the movement with your breath in a way that feels intuitive to you. Notice if you're shrugging the shoulders up into the ears, and see if you can invite them down the back. Good. Come through center. Switch the cross of the forearms, and then switch the direction of your circles. And if the circles in this direction are a little more lumpy, that's okay. Breathe wide. Good. 2 more times. All right. Come up through center. Take the arms overhead. Bring the 4 fingers into your palm. Thumbs are facing towards one another, and then engage the lats, the armpits, to drag the shoulder blades down. We're going to do a dynamic pranayama, breath of fire, to warm up the body before we move a bit bigger. So breath of fire is a rapid exhale, pumping of the navel in. And the breath is in and out through the nose, and it's fast. Couple of breaths per second. So we'll take an inhale here. Then we'll begin on an exhale, pumping the navel. So it sounds like this. Keep going. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, reach the arms up, hold the breath, touch the tips of the thumbs overhead. Keep holding the breath. Tongue out, exhale, cactus the arms. Release your hands down to your knees, cat and cow. Draw the chest forward as you inhale. Dome the spine as you exhale, chin into throat. Twice more. Breath in and breath out. One more time. And breath out. Good. All right. Scoot a little bit forward into the chair so that nothing is touching the back of the chair, and then take your hands forward. Palms are going to face down, and then I want you just to reach the fingers down and then forward, down and then forward. I'm going to do that a couple of times. Good. And then we're going to do it the other way, so turn the palms to the ceiling, and then reach the fingers up and then forward. See if you can fold at the wrists more than you fold at the fingers. Yeah, interesting little sensation. And then make loose fists, roll your wrists. Take those circles in the other direction. All right. Now take your palms in a prayer, fingertips facing forward, and then protract the shoulder blades. So widen the upper back. And then as you inhale, open like a book. Take the arms wide, shoulder blades together, chest lift. So we're going to do that again. Exhale. It's sort of like cat and cow. Press the palms. Inhale, unfurl. Arms can reach as far behind you as you can. Keep going. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more times. And breathe out. Good. Take your arms forward and parallel, and then keeping the arms straight and strong, thumbs facing up. Shrug the shoulders into the ears and then down the back. Do this a few times. The fingertips face forward, shoulders roll up and down the back. Keep the rest of the spine still. Move just to the shoulders. Take these circles in the other direction. I don't know, we're sort of like driving a train, right? All right, take your arms down, shake them out. Right, okay. We're gonna move through a sun A variation next. So again, scooting to the edge of your chair, feet can stay on your blocks or on the ground. Take your palms to a prayer at your heart. Press the palms and then lift them up overhead as you inhale. As you exhale, take the arms wide and then fold forward. Shake out the head, just let the arms hang, let the upper back round. Now, as you inhale, take your hands to the right knee, lift the knee into your chest. So it's sort of like a lunge. And then as you exhale, right foot comes down, both hands find knees, cat and cow. Breath in, chest forward, breath out, dome the spine. Neutralize the spine, palms press at the chest. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take the arms wide and bow. Picking up the pace, hug the left knee into your chest as you inhale. Foot comes down as you exhale. Hands to knees, cat and cow. Breath in and breath out. Press the palms, lift them overhead, inhale. Take them wide, fold, exhale. Right knee up, breathe in. Breathe out, place it down. Cat and cow, inhale and exhale. Palms press. Inhale. Take it wide, fold forward. Left knee up, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Hands to knees, inhale. Dome the spine, exhale. 3 more times each side on your own. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Deepen the breath and move at your pace. You've got this, stay with it. Feel free to add on or subtract. Feel free to linger in one position for a couple of breaths if that would feel good to you. One more time each side. We're not in a hurry to get to any destination. We are here to have an experience of breath and body. All right, we'll meet palms pressing at the thighs. And then root one hand down on your thigh and lift the other arm up. And then start to arc over. So the lifted hand reaches up and then over. And then keep the chest open. So rather than wrapping the shoulder down, I want you to feel like you can get some sunlight on the left shoulder or the lifted armpit. Take your gaze in a place that feels comfortable. It might be up and under the armpit, or it might be down to the ground. Now we're going to turn this into a twist. So you've got a few options. You can take that lifted elbow to the outer thigh and then stack the right, for me it's right hand on top of the bottom fist. That can feel a little constricting. So the other option can be hand to opposite knee, and then back hand finds the back of your chair. We're doing a chair twist here. Notice if the knee that's in the direction that you're twisting is caving in, and see if you can instead keep it neutral and stacked over the ankle. Good. All right, come through center. We'll move into eagle pose next. So let's start cross your right leg over. We're just sitting in a chair, right? But we want it to be more active. So rather than just lounging here, I want you to squeeze your thighs together as best as you can. And you see when I squeeze my thighs together, the foot that's on top starts to reach down a little bit more. Now take your arms wide and then eagle your right arm underneath your left. So you can take the bind of the forearms, or it's a bear hug. Yeah. So find your variation here. And then I want you to lift the chest just a bit. So even though the upper back is rounded, I want the mid and lower back to feel straight and strong. Keep squeezing the thighs together, and then find a little bit of a back bend. Lift the elbows and lift the gaze. As you breathe out, bring the elbows towards your knees. They might touch or they might not. No big deal. All right, we're going to do that a few more times. So drag the elbows up the midline. Lift it up tall as you inhale, and then round and breathe out. One more time like that. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Free the arms, bring both feet down. I want you to lift your right arm up. This is where our lefts and rights. So I'm going to lift my right arm, and I'm going to keep my left knee bent, but I'm going to lift it up. Okay, so left knee is bent but lifted. Foot is off the ground. This is your inhale. As you exhale, right arm reaches forward, left leg lengthens. Good. Inhale, arm up, knee up. Exhale, everything down. All right, left arm up, right knee up. Breathe in. As you exhale, arm reaches forward, sole of foot reaches forward. As you inhale, arm lifts, knee lifts. Exhale, lower down. All right, we're just going to march. This really weird march side to side. Knee lifts, arm lifts. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale back to start. Exhale, lower down. All right, keep going. So it's opposite hand, opposite foot. It'll help if you have a really steady gaze in front of you, hopefully on something not moving. So it might not be the screen, it might not be me. One more each side. Good, and then you can shake your arms out, shake your legs out. All right. Hands to knees, one cat and cow. Draw the chest forward, and then dome the spine. All right, neutralize the spine. We're going to take this to the other side. So root the opposite hand on the thigh. For me, I'm going to take my right arm up and then over arch the left. If you did the other arm to start, that's fine. Again, getting some sunlight on that top arm there. All right, and then we're going to turn this into a twist. So it can either be elbow to knee, or I'm going to take hand to outer knee, back hand to the back of the chair, and then twist. Again, keeping the collarbones broad rather than rounding and compressing. I want you to keep the chest broad and lifted, and then see if you can keep the knees stacking over the ankles. Back through center. We'll take eagle pose on the other side. So left leg over. And then squeeze the thighs together so you can see my foot reaches down when I do that. And then arms wide, and then left arm under. So bear hug, or take the full bind, crossing the forearms. If doing this is not sustainable for you, do the bear hug just as good. All right, find a lift through your middle back. Now, as you inhale, find a back bend. Elbows lift, chin lifts. As you exhale, round elbow towards your knee. Do that 2 more times with your breath. Use the entire inhale to unfurl the heart high. And then exhale, round in. 1 more time, breath in. And breath out. All right, release it down. Okay, we're going to get a little silly. So, we're going to try to lift both legs forward at once. And so you're going to have to lean back a bit, and you're going to feel it in your belly. So this is Navasana on a boat, or on a chair pose. So boat on a chair. Reach your arms forward. Turn the palms down. Okay. So we're going to start to scissor cross the arms and the legs. So for simplicity's sake, we'll keep it the same. So it'll be right hand, right foot on top. Left hand, left foot on top. Go side to side. If your back is rounding a bit, that's okay, but I want you to have an energy of length. So an intention of a lifted sternum. Keep going, stay with it. Good, all right, keep the arms and legs lifted, turn the palms and the feet to the front of the room, and then just start to wave. Good. All right. And then circle. Take it all in one direction. You can make fists, or you can keep the hands loose. Take the circles in the other direction, hands and feet. All right, and then take it all out. Move it out. All right, feet come down. Hands to your knees. 3, cat and cow. Close your eyes, move with breath. Inhale, chest reaches forward. Exhale, down the spine. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale, come forward and pause. We're going to turn this cow pose into a cobra pose. So to do that, we're going to pause with the heart lifted. And then I really want you to roll your shoulders up and then down the back, feel the chest. And then grip your knees or your thighs with your hands and resist against them to draw the chest forward. And when you do that, you can feel the lats light up. Get the chest, maybe lift the gaze just a bit. Stay here and breathe. One more inhale. Sigh out the mouth. Good, and then come out of the back then. If you need to kind of wiggle or roll, you can do that. All right, last thing, we'll turn this into a figure 4. And so for that, you can decide feet can stay on blocks or not. But let's start with left ankle to cross above the right knee. And then you can stay just like this, or you might start to fold a little bit forward. And it doesn't need to be pretty, it can be droopy. Let the head release. And then we're going to turn this into a twist. So keep the figure 4 in your legs. Same arm as the lifted leg. Take your hand or forearm to the sole of the foot. And then start to unravel the opposite arm back. So for me, I've got left foot lifted. I've got the back of my left hand touching the bottom of my left foot. And I've got the right arm reaching up and back. Good. Come out of the twist. Just switch it to the other side. Get situated, ankle at the knee. And then you can fold a little bit forward if you like. Or if there's plenty of sensation when you're upright, that's great. All right, we'll turn this into a twist. So it'll be same hand to the back of the bottom of the foot, and then unfurl the back hand behind you, up and back behind you. Good. Come back through center. Release the feet down. And then I want you to set yourself up for meditation. So set yourself up in a seat that is supported once again. And I'm going to scoot a little bit back in the chair. So you can allow the back to be supported, but not slouchy. And then we'll take our palms to face up towards the ceiling. And they can just rest in your lap wherever they land. Elbows can be soft. You can shake out the shoulders, the elbows a bit, releasing any tension. And then I want you to either soften the gaze to something in front of you, or close the eyes. And I ask that you simply pay attention to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. If your mind wanders, it's fine. It's okay. And also, we get to work to train the mind to focus attention. And so an easy little mantra you can repeat to yourself is, now I'm breathing in, and now I'm breathing out. Now I'm breathing in, now I'm breathing out. Continue with your breath. stay with yourself. Stay in this room. Poem to share with you to close out our practice. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese high in the clean blue air are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. Take a great big breath in. Breathe out the mouth. Press your palms together in front of your heart. Lift the sternum into your thumb knuckles. May we remember when we get caught up in our own despair, in our own loneliness, that we are not alone in them, and that the world still goes on. You know, it can feel like these past 2, 3, 4 weeks have been years long, but my garden is still growing. The clear pebbles of rain still fall. So we are here in the middle of all of it. And so we can't wish for it to go away. We can't wait for it to get better and therefore suffer now. So may we be willing to be in this moment, all parts of it, good and bad, challenging and uplifting. And it is our responsibility to get quiet so that we can figure out that next right step. We have been training for this. I thank you for prioritizing your practice today. Namaste. All right, thank you all very much. I'm really grateful to have you here. I'll be doing this chair yoga live stream every Friday at noon. And the rainfall, that'll happen sometimes. I'm also going to be doing some periodic, just like 10, 15 minute tutorial videos, not live stream, but I'll just upload those about some just specific little tidbits. So I might do an accessible yoga one with accessible sun salutation, things like that. Anyway, so if there's anything in particular that you would really like a little bit of deeper study on, just shoot me a message or comment below, and I'll see if I can accommodate that for you. So that's kind of TBD, not promising any schedule, but as I can fit it in, I'd like to offer that for you. All right, thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend.